Hi there, it's Tish with Star Love Healing. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you again so much. I am going to first apologize for how long this has taken to get to you. But I do know that all my readings come out when they are meant to come out. And I have full faith behind that. And I also know that, since day one, I've always known that my readings were going to come. Like if you set up a reading with me outside of this for a personal reading, when it works for your schedule and mine is when it's meant to. And that always has to take into consideration your schedule, like mine. Just for example, mine, like my health cannot be 100%. I'm not wasting your time and my time when I don't feel up physically to it. I have children and their schedules are very important to me and they are very extensive. I work, it's like there's so many other 3D things that take in consideration for when readings are meant to get to me, you. And March has been that month. It just, for whatever reason, I was able to get a big chunk out, and then all of a sudden, it just like, boom, a bunch of stuff happened, and I just couldn't keep up. And so, unfortunately, but also fortunately, because I think that also, maybe something needed to happen without any guidance, because you're actually meant to have this as a confirmation, or you were just supposed to make choices and handle situations without having that inside knowledge, I guess. So I'm going to say my prayer, and I'm going to ring the bell to cleanse the energy, and then we'll get right into it. All right, because I'm sure you're waiting. All right, and I don't know if I said this. This is North Node Cancer. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Welcome, North Node Cancer. All right, may divine love open the inner eye and bring perfect insight, that I may faithfully read the energy and serve truth. May all beings recognize whatever they need to take the next step on their divine life journey at the perfect time and in the perfect way, according to divine compassion and in service to the great divine plan of love unfolding, so be it. All right, I'm going to ring my bell and cleanse my space, but also set the intention to cleanse your space so that we have room to receive this message. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. What does North Node Cancer most need to know on their journey right now for their highest good and for their destiny? That was so fast. Okay. And there's two. I knew it when it dropped. I was like, there's two. The Chess Queen, trust and strategizing. And this number 30. And my camera is having a heck of a time today, either with this lighting or the vibes. I don't know, but it is refusing to work. It does this to me. If you've been watching for a long while, you know this. Like every 6 months or 3 months, it just decides it wants to play on its own game, even though it's a camera. It's meant to do exactly what it was meant to do, It just doesn't want to do it. So thanks for bearing with that too. And then we've got the Wise Woman of Wonderland. See? Still again. This is not only the third video that has done this tonight. Number 21. The Wise Woman of Wonderland. Integrity and compromise. And this is very clearly Alice in Wonderland energy. Oh, look at it. It did it. Oh my God. Hallelujah. Look at that. It actually zoned in. See the little white rabbit and the mushroom and the Queen's Men type of garb? trust, strategizing, integrity, and compromise. Well, compromise. I was actually about to say compromise is in a strategic thing in chess, right? But I'm like, no, not really. It's all about winning. But I guess what I meant was in any game, compromising would have to be a little bit part of it, because maybe if you got to let that other person play a couple bad, in their mind it might be a good play. You might need to let them take a loss for a second, let them play a good play, because you're going to let them make a good play against you one, maybe twice, but then it's all in the grand scheme, because you're going to and run the board, right? You actually have to see someone else's moves as just a move, and that knowing you will be the victor. Okay, I'm going to read this though. 30. The Chess Queen. The Chess Queen has all the tools you need to aid you in the quest for a life of purpose, peace, and prosperity. When she arrives as your ally, you're given the task of asking Spirit for a vision of your life. Ask also to know the right actions to ensure your part in this process of unfolding. Then, with a sense of trust, allow the strategy to be given unto you by the divine. Are your goals and desires in alignment with the divine plan of your life? This is a reminder that there is your plan, and then there is the divine plan for your life. When you're in alignment with the latter, all the manner of messages are delivered to aid you in taking the right next action of your life. The Chess Queen says that you will win this game as long as you let Spirit choose your moves, follow your bliss, and the inspired messages delivered by your soul. You cannot lose when you enter the realm of the Chess Queen and she appears as your ally. All right, 21. I love Alice in Wonderland, so I'm really excited to read this. The wise woman of Wonderland brings integrity to thought, word, and deed. She lets you know that as long as you're in the flow of honesty and being true to your word, she keeps you under her protection and care. Again, something about playing fair. When she appears as your ally, she signals a time when honesty pays off, yielding greater dividends than you expected. You'll be thankful that you remained faithful and loyal to your path. She reminds you that your compromise isn't always an option. What? What? I gotta read that again. She reminds you She reminds you that compromise isn't always an option. Stay true to yourself first and foremost. Although it may appear that you could lose something as a result, you can never lose what is truly yours. Okay. That took me for a loop for a second, because I was like, wait, compromise is like one of the key aspects of working with people in this life, But I love how it still really goes back to what it ended with. You can never lose what is truly yours. I'm putting that as the headline. It's really hard for me to come up with headlines for these videos, especially because once I've done the reading, I don't really remember what even was transpired during it. So it's like I have to make these mental notes during the reading, like, okay, this is what it was. That is what this will be. Okay. But I'm like, all of a sudden, like really jittery and excited to get into this. And I love it because your destiny is your North knows. So it's like how you're going to achieve it. So I really love how it is really touching base on that. Chess Queen. What else does North Node Cancer really need to know to help this happen? Separation. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. And I love how the camera is starting to come in focus. Wasn't at first, and now all of a sudden it is. So maybe you're getting focus on something. You're starting to see, okay, I'm starting to see where it's like a hunter. Whenever he's looking, or she is looking for what is moving in the forest, it's like they finally see exactly what they need to see. And then it's like everything else is like goes away. Hand of Cards. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing a hand, and gambling. Are y'all playing? Are y'all in the middle of a game with somebody? Are you playing a game with somebody? Meaning, however you want to look at that. Or did you get pulled into a game and now you're just having to play? Did you start the game with somebody? But there's definitely something about strategic here. And it could have caused a separation, or it could have been because of some sort of pulling away. It made you get into your head and just be like all up in your head. Like, I'm not going to be surprised if the 8 of Swords or the 9 of Swords pulls out of here. Because that's all up in your head. Just hyper focused on things. And I will say this because I'm being called to say it, but it's also personal connection to it. When I get into this mode, I'm very quick to start analyzing the other person's every move. Because once I realize I'm now in a game, oh, you won't, I'm not losing this game. Oh, no, no, no. If you pulled me into a game of yours, I will not lose this game. And so I hyper, like, and then it's like, it starts off like a, oh yeah, you know, and then all of a sudden I'm like hardcore into it. So maybe that's something that you can relate to. Because let's be real, games are fun if everybody's having fun. But if no one's, if one person is not having fun, and most likely if that's the case, then the other person is doing it because it's a trauma response for them. Let's be real. But it doesn't matter because the other person's being affected, because there's got to be at least 2 in a game. Or I just heard, are you playing yourself? Meaning, are you making something bigger than it needs to be because you are now in your mind? Because what I was getting at is that when I get to this place and I start analyzing every single move, oh, I've made up scenarios that you chose to say that word, you chose to say it then, you chose to say, you know, you chose to, there's like, it's cryptic. I can find the most cryptic things when I get into this over-analyzing, overthinking situation. And then sometimes I can find myself where I'm like, oops. Oops. I don't think that after the fact I realized, I think I went a little too deep in on that one. That they did not at all think any of that. Like, I made it up in my head. So that was what I meant. Is what I started this like with, and then ending where it's like, maybe you could be playing yourself a little bit. So that's why you want to try to get out of this overthinking as quickly as possible. Thank you. Mask. Not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. Well, that card surely goes along the lines of this. The gaslighting is really what hit me when I saw that. So, but, it's always hiding behind a mask. Well, Wonderland, that was a figment of reality. One aspect of it is it's a figment of reality. Real to her, but it could have been a figment of reality, And then none of those people ever turned out to be what they said they were. Okay. What can North Node Cancer know? Please help us. Help us out of this. Can you please just help us out of this? Tell us what to do, what we can look forward to. I don't think any of y'all are confused. If you're still watching, you're not confused about the situation. Spirit. So, I don't think they're confused about this. They know exactly what it's about. So can you please tell us how to get out of this, please? What's our advice? Thank you. Knight of Swords. And this guy, look at him. He's on a horse, and they're both in shock. The horse and the guy are in shock. You can't see it, of course. Again, it's blurred. It's not in focus. So whatever this is, but in this picture, this guy, you can tell, was like riding and then went, whoa! Like, hold on, wait, don't go anymore, stop. And it's looking at the hand of cards and the separation. I mean, the guy's almost coming off the horse. Like, let me get off of here. Let's just get out. But the Knight of Swords is very fast moving energy. So whatever this is, like, see it. And it's probably something you're going to see. But it's also like a thought process that it's like, see it, feel it, release it. It's going to be quick, and you just need to get it out and then move on. And it could have something to do with your shadow. Because look, oh, there it went in. The shadow over here of the horse, I really see that is a big depictive energy for this. Take a look at yourself with it. Okay, that's the best way of handling any situation you get into. See how your shadow is. Check in on your shadow. What that looks like if you've never checked in on your shadow. For the example that I was just giving about myself, when I get in this situation, I have to look at myself and go, for example, something I'm trying to think. Please give me something here. I don't know. I just know that recently, when I was in this situation, the most recent time I was in this situation, unfortunately, I acted out. And thought. I got that off my chest, like you're not taking advantage of me. I know what the game is here. And then I looked at my shadow and I went, oh God. I actually finally had a moment of clarity and went, that even if it was that case, it didn't need to be. I let my shadow talk. My loving side didn't talk. My shadow talked. My ego talked. The one who wants to protect me at all cost. Because that's all your ego is. Ego is good for us. It protects us. It can just get out of balance and then it doesn't protect you anymore. And then it's like, it becomes kind of your shadow where it's like a little louder. The loudest one in the room is the point. So just, I think there will be some clarity because it's the Knight of Swords. That's thoughts, communication. It might get to the point where it is the loudest in the room. And then once you've done it, you realize very quickly afterwards, no, I didn't mean that. I'm so sorry. And then you'll pull back the reins and be like, oh, maybe not. Oops. And I know it did say in here with one of these two cards, you can't see it in the video, but the first oracle cards, it did say on there, please speak, say, do with integrity. And I think maybe there might be maybe for some of y'all, you might have said, done something, and then you went, that was not with integrity in mind. It was with my ego integrity to something was over there, weird, but then you realize, oh, you didn't have to be Queen of Swords, just chill. And I love how we just got the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Oh. See that everybody is on their own journey. I'm sorry. There's a boat right there in the back. Everybody's on their own journey. The Queen of Cups is going to hold space for those who should have space held. And the way she actually leaves it there, and maybe it is for everybody, but it's also I will leave space for you, but if it's to a brick wall and you don't do anything, then done. But if I hold space and there's some sort of movement on that other person's side, then I'm open and I can, understand that they are going through their own journey. And I don't know it. So just chill, But the Queen of Cups energy here, I just really feel like it's just kind of first off, we have had swords, all of this is really mental stuff here. And then we got the Queen of Cups coming in, the heart space, the Queen of Heart space. Just sit with that energy and think and really delve into what your soul tells you what that means. One more card. It's already 24 minutes. Sorry, guys. So, this was your advice. Move fast. Check in on your shadow. Open up to those who would respond. And then we got 10 of Cups. Oh my God, gorgeous. Completion energy. Completion. All the hands up in the air like the baby's even got its arms up, like just divine energy source shining down on you. I don't know why, but I feel I get a real like baptism energy from this. With that man, you can't see it anymore, but the man almost looks like a pastor or a preacher. And he's like, you know, oh, I don't know. There's something about, I've looked at this card many times and I've never seen that before. Just know that the sun is shining on you. I think that's really, honestly, that's all I can really say without going, that's all the Spirit wants to say. Anything else? Bend the truth. Bend the truth. I heard their truth is their truth. That doesn't have to be your truth. And your truth is your truth. And it doesn't have to be their truth. Let bygones be bygones, you know? And then say anything. God, I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to do one of my card pulls for my mixed tape oracle. Because anytime I use my oracle that has a song that comes, like the card, you know, it's got a jukebox, you know, beat box, excuse me. I got to pull one of my other oracles. Once ghosted, twice shy. No messages, and then drive you wild. I really feel like this person got under your skin, maybe. Ooh, you know, whether that's good, fiery, spicy, or if it's, you know, love them and leave them is what I just heard. But it definitely makes you, you know, gun shy the next time, right? What can we know for North Node Cancer? Thank you. Everywhere. By Niall Horan. It says, I swear it's hard to think, it's hard to breathe when you're in the air. I try to run, but you're everywhere I go. And it came over here, which is where I was saying it's, and it says air. Air is your thoughts, swords, communication. So again, it's hard to breathe when you're in the air, in your mind. Someone is way consumed in their mind, you or someone else, over this situation. It's hard to breathe. They're so consumed by it. Okay, well, I hope this has helped. I really, really hope this has helped. I don't know if we got to the bottom of it, but I really just feel like Spirit's saying this is the end. Like, stop. So I hope this has helped. Please like the video. Please comment if this, you know, how this resonates. Maybe you can help somebody else's story. Like, by reading your comment, it might help them have some clarity. But also put an emoji if just something that this resonates or what you know. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and y'all take care. Bye.